It is Jenny with the Giant in Hiding series, and this is part 6. I draw part 6 from chapter 11, which is basically about money in marriage. It's especially about the money of the wife. The couple in the chapter is Andrew and Santa, and Andrew is wondering, so Santa, what does your money do? And Santa is defending herself, talking about the things that she spends on. She talks about the seemingly petty things in the house, which most husbands might not take note of. Think about things like curtains and so many pairs of bed sheets for herself, her bedroom with her husband and the children, and the spices and the cutlery, and clothing, clothing, shoes. And she also says, I pay the maid. And then she adds that also I give my siblings support and my parents. So many times I don't come to you to ask for that money because I spend my own money. She also adds, I would like to do joint things, like spend jointly with you on things that will move us forward as a family. But I need to know, what is it that you have in mind? I'm not going to bring money that is hard earned and hand it to you just because you say so and because you are the man. I would like you to paint a picture for me so that I contribute to something I understand. And now, let me tell you, dear husbands, those wives, that wife, actually, let me address you, dear husband, that wife, it is highly likely, is making investments that you don't have a clue about. The trend is that we're investing in big things. We are buying land. I didn't say plots, huh? I said we are buying land. We are building, big buildings, arcades, for instance. We are farming. Women are doing so many things. And this is not to say it is very good that we are doing it behind your back, but I'm just opening your eyes that the trust, especially on money things, between husbands and wife as a trend is going down. So they don't trust that if they brought their money to you because you are the head, so that you co-invest, they don't trust that they are safe. I think they sense some kind of insecurity. So if this man takes this money and I lose out, where does that leave me with my children? There's a lot of a lack of transparency between us. Husbands don't talk to us about their money, and therefore wives don't talk to their husbands about their money. I have heard of about 4 stories now where husbands attempt to do certain investments and they don't work out, as in they fail completely. Not just that they have failed, you have not moved, but that you have lost a lot of money. And then at that point they start involving the wife. Oh, my friend, honey, I trusted these men and now they have duped me. One particular friend came to me and said, you know what, Jenny, this guy, he has been, I have been noticing that there's a strange way that he's behaving. He gets a call and walks out of the bedroom and goes to, I don't know, so just so she does not hear what he's talking about. And then it turns out after a few weeks that, oh, they were actually con men. They have taken a lot of money. I don't know. I think you need to pray for me. She said, on the outside, I showed that I was very, very broken. How could they do that to you, honey? But inside my spirit, I said, yes, that is good. You will pick some lessons. So many of our husbands don't involve us in these things. I think women are taken to be, I don't know, maybe not very sharp business-wise, money-wise, or maybe husbands think that if they open up about how much money they have, maybe we'll think about spending on those short-term things. I've heard it said that, oh, if a woman knows you have a lot of money, then she will start thinking of how you should spend it. And usually the expenditure that women think about is my hair, my nails, your in-laws, so my parents, and let's go out and stuff like that. Maybe that is also true, because I mean, it should be done once in a while. But today, more than ever before, we are thinking investment. And women are sharp, women are talented, women are very good thinkers. So if you involve them, dear husband, in your money-wise plans, you do not know how much power, how much knowledge, how much wisdom you're going to tap into. All the women need, all your wives need, is for you to paint a picture where she sees herself with you and your children, even for the next 20 years, and she will bring her money. We're not as bad as you think. Come on now. She will bring her money. I mean, which woman does not want her children to be well? But the problem is, we don't see ourselves with you beyond tomorrow. Your wife is not thinking you are going to be with her in the next 5 years. Because of the way she's reading you, you are very slippery. So she's thinking, let me also do my own thing. So husbands, your wives have a lot of stuff going on behind your back. There are few who are confident, who go like, well, it is my money, it is my investment. What will he do if he knows? Some people, and I'm one of them, are not comfortable to hide things that you don't really have to hide. So if I have money and I would like to make an investment as Jenny, I will say, look, I have some money and I would like to invest as me in this thing. But most women don't. And they don't because they don't trust. They don't trust you because you don't trust them. There's a lot that happens property-wise, material-wise, that women never get to know about. But I think that we should leave behind our backs, because I think as husband and wife, we should build this empire together. The material empire together, the spiritual empire together. We should do this thing called life together at every front. So paint that picture. Be the leader that you're supposed to be, even in money things, everywhere, at every front. Be the leader. Paint the picture. If you are finding it a bit foggy, involve your wife. We are sharp. We are sharp. Women are wise. We are very insightful. So get your woman to start talking about these things that you have never involved her in before, and you will be surprised what God put in the mind of a woman. I'm not saying this because I'm a woman, but of course, yeah, maybe I am. Okay, so our next is how do we go forward? I mean, we've looked at all these things that have hit us as a couple and spilled off, of course, to our children and eventually to society. So what do we do to have a better life? And that will be part 7 and on. Thank you so much. Enjoy your time.